Hey guys, just a brief reminder that my last video actually got demonetized, and honestly, again, I really don't care about making money off of these videos. I make enough money off of various other revenue streams. All I care about is you guys seeing the content, and when a video gets demonetized, YouTube stops recommending it because, well, they can't make money off of it anymore. So to combat that, if you could do me a favor and just take a moment to click that like button for the YouTube algorithm, that would do a lot for my channel and would at least make sure that this video sees a larger audience. In addition to that, if you want to consider subscribing and turning on our notifications, I'd greatly appreciate that. And let's get to it.
Dude, you can't say fucking nigger on the live stream. It's
bad, nigga.
Dude, the niggers are gonna get offended and report us.
Oh, you right.
What is wrong with you? This guy just said racist creep.
Where are you, black?
Yeah, it's probably a angry or something.
Oh, you right.
I don't want to eat anything right now.
As someone that was born in the United States but has parents that were immigrants, I don't know if that makes me first generation or second generation. Let me know in the comment section. I have been taught not to look at someone based off of their race, based off of their nationality, based off of their religious beliefs or anything like that. Nevertheless, since my dad hardcore practices the Jewish faith, sometimes whenever I see another Jew in the media, a part of me gets excited because I don't have a lot of Jewish friends where I'm from. Unfortunately, I guess I was too different from them because I wasn't from here. I moved to LA when I was younger, so as a result, didn't have a lot of Jewish friends. So when I see another Jew that does my type of content or just creates content, a part of me is just rooting for them in the inside because I just don't see that often. And a part of me felt that way towards this Chet Goldstein individual. So if you don't know who Chet Goldstein is, he is the guy that successfully exposed EDP 445 for being able to lure him to a specific location to meet up with a supposed little kid. He absolutely exposed EDP. He was seen as a hero amongst most of us, and honestly, I thought he was doing God's work because he was telling the entire world that this person is messed up, he needs help, he needs some form of rehabilitation, and he was exposing someone that could be a threat and danger to society. And honestly, no matter what we say about him here, that's still not going to discount the fact that he did something good for the world. I'm sure we all have demons, more or less, but I wouldn't be real with you guys, and I wouldn't be as unbiased as I claimed that I was if I ignored this guy's background information. So I want to give a shout out to the subscriber that tagged me in this, Mr. Positive, for tagging me on Twitter, because otherwise I wouldn't have made this video. I wouldn't have seen it, but I'm going to give you the whole lowdown of what's going on. A person, and I'm assuming what happened was a person that was an EDP 445 fan went and did some digging into this guy on the national holiday of 420. The guy's name is Khalid on Twitter, and I'm going to show you guys some of this, but for the videos that you guys want to see uncensored fully, such as the words where he uses the hard ER, go to my Instagram story, because I should be able to post that onto my Instagram story with no problem, and you guys could check it out. But there's a huge thread of this guy being engaged in just some really shady behavior. So in the beginning of this upload, you already saw the guy use the hard ER multiple times, but he begins to make very shady jokes that are super corny against black people as well here.
How are you?
Did you know that there were some black guys in the squadron that went on the beach even though they can't swim? It's very cool.
And this isn't the first time he just gets caught on social media making very strange and corny jokes, because he makes very strange remarks regarding a toddler in this video.
I have a 3-year-old in my basement that's like lacking vitamin D. I need to give this to her. It's my birthday, so I'm being generous for one day to her.
I don't think that's what you're supposed to say out loud.
What?
That you have somebody in your face. There's a window in the
I provide her with plenty of D, just not the vitamin part.
Oh no, that's not good either.
Oh, really?
Not if it's a child.
Well, I was tired of being a virgin, so what the fuck?
Wow.
Yeah.
You could tell that the people around him are really not down with his sense of humor, because the woman in the previous video was laughing nervously and just overall giving off a very uncomfortable vibe. But what's even more weird is, and I guess you could kind of give him the benefit of the doubt here, because this is kind of the only video of this nature that we have, and given what Chet does, I would like to give him the benefit of the doubt, but here's a video where he's apparently instructing someone that's 13 years old to pose in a specific way, and I'm not sure if this is necessary for his extremely unusual line of work of, you know, catching dudes that like meeting up with little kids, but it just isn't necessarily the greatest look, especially when you consider the fact that the woman that revealed the chat logs with EDP said that most of these photos were pictures of an older individual that was face-tuned to make her look like she was 13. So why would this entire exchange be necessary if that was the case? Maybe it was before Chet even knew how to use Facetune. I'm not really sure about the context of this video, but nevertheless, it is fairly strange.
You know that piece of cloth on your upper body from your hip to your neck, the shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah. Take it off. Cause they ask.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Predators ask for a lot of pictures, man. They're sick. Go ahead, take off your shirt.
Okay.
Do that and stick your tongue out
Wait.
as you're doing it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wait, what?
You promised you're 13.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now just start going up and down with it.
Okay. That's because you said.
I know they ask for this stuff, man.
Then there's this clip of him once again using another fairly derogatory slur.
He only sucks at night. Queer. He doesn't look that kind of Dracula.
Hey, Chris. Chris, you know what you need to do with your life after this? End it.
And his buddy telling his friend to end his life, before we get to multiple screenshots of just very inappropriate humor that, honestly, I don't understand why this guy would post onto social media, like prank calling the BLM hotline, claiming that women that you meet on dating apps are good for only one night and then you should leave them for the next guy, comparing that to meeting a girl is like finding a Jew in the high command back in Germany in the 1930s, and this meme that mocks Kobe Bryant's death, which strikes a chord with me because Kobe Bryant's my personal hero, and I'm sure he's everyone's personal hero, and what happened to his family is probably one of the most tragic stories I've ever heard in my entire life. So if you want to know what my take on this, and this is just me being as unbiased as I possibly can, this is what I think. Here's a guy that clearly gets off on his offensive sense of humor. And yeah, maybe if you're 11 or 12 years old, I'll give you a pass. I'd be absolutely lying to you if I didn't say that I was a little shit at one point as well, getting on my Xbox 360 party chat microphone and saying really weird offensive stuff to the randoms that I would meet in Call of Duty lobbies. And I'm sure we all did that. But dude, you're not 12 years old and it's 2021 for crying out loud. Making these types of offensive jokes doesn't only make those around you feel fairly uncomfortable, doesn't only make you seem like you lack emotional intelligence and you're stuck in the 6th grade with your sense of humor, but it's very, very racist, especially when you use the hard ER towards a black person who is trying to call you out for the way you're handling the EDP situation. And what I don't get is, and I guess you could praise him for this or you could just be confused about this, as a person in social media, you would think that he would try to scrub his account before doing this big EDP expose that gained him 80,000 new followers and subscribers, but no, he just left it all out there and I can't figure out why. So my final take on this guy is clearly he's a very weird dude.
Have you seen the people trying to cancel you? Yeah. They're trying the wrong person. I don't apologize for words. That's just ridiculous. I'm gonna stand by trolling and screwing around. You know, I played center my whole life. With
an offensive sense of humor, and I guess that's just his friend group and that's just who he is. Is he as weird and as horrible as EDP445? No, definitely not. And does this take away from his achievement of being able to expose EDP445? No, I don't think it does either. Honestly, a part of me isn't really surprised because you have to be a specific type of person to create an account that tries to lure older people to a specific location to meet little kids. But at the same time, like, come on, how old does this guy look? He looks like he's in his mid-30s. You're making offensive jokes about Kobe Bryant's death. But yeah, that's my take on the matter. This dude is clearly a weird guy, and he's probably going to continue with his weird group of people making his weird jokes, so essentially he's uncancelable because, well, you don't really know him to begin with. But we got plenty of more clips of him on my Instagram page if you guys want to go and check it out, and let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about him. Aside from that, I'm your boy Mike, and I'm dropping our mic until our next upload.